Hello, everybody. This is CJ Wiley with more Adventures on the Road. I remember a lot about Atlanta, Georgia as being one of my training grounds when I was young. And the first time I went there, I'd just been on the road with Omaha John, and we'd been going through South Carolina. I've told the story about Charlotte and when we beat the guy in Bishopsville when we went outside and it was raining and we didn't know if the car was going to start. And anyway, after that, we'd pumped up to about 10 or 12,000 apiece. So Omaha John went home for a while, and I went to Atlanta to visit a friend of mine who was the name of John, who went to Georgia Tech. He was one of my best friends in high school. We used to play tennis tournaments all around the Midwest together, and of course I played pool too. We had a few adventures on the road that were pretty funny. But anyway, when I went to Atlanta, I was burned out on pool. I was like 140 pounds, which when I was playing my best pool, I was like 180. So I was like 40 pounds down. All I'd been doing was playing pool. I mean, just eat it, drink it, think it, everything. And, that's kind of what you got to do, especially in your early development, to reach the highest levels. And I did, worked through a lot of pain to get where I was. But at the time, it's that passion will override pain. So when I went to Atlanta, I decided to quit playing pool for about a month. I didn't play at all, and I just played tennis with my friend and just kind of took it easy and did some partying, of course, and some girls. I think I got a new girlfriend somewhere in the process. But when I finally decided to go start playing pool again, I went up to this little bar in Marietta, Georgia, and kind of asked around. I hadn't been playing any pool, but I still had, I had a lot of money. I probably had 5,000 on me. So finally, I beat a few of the locals, and they got this guy, Randy Randalls was his name, and he was pretty good playing shortstop around there, and but of course, wasn't supposed to be able to beat me. So I got to playing him, and we're playing for like 50 a game, and then, I'm stalling around and 100 a game. And so now I've got him in position to really take the whole room off. I'm betting on the side, and we go to 200 a game. But the problem was I couldn't come out of the stall. That's one of the dangers of stalling, which means playing under, your skill level so that you can, entice people to maybe bet more. When you're a pool hustler, it's essential to be able to do that really well. But there are times where you can't come out of it, and that was one of those times. Well, this Randy Randalls proceeds to dance around the table and beat me out of like 1,700. And I was like, oh my God, I was riding home, and I was just so angry at myself. I'm like, how did you do that, And then about halfway home, it hit me. Man, this is the perfect lemon, basically I put a show on for him. I didn't do it on purpose, but losing that money, I knew everybody would find out about it, and now I would be able to get into a lot of action. And action, I did get into. There was a lot of good players around Atlanta, and I just proceeded to play all of them. And guys like Eugene Browning and Robert Turner, and some of those guys were like giving me the 7-ball, and I got all kinds of action. There was a stake horse there, Mean Dean, that was backing everybody. And Mean Dean, he had quite the reputation of being kind of a gangster, and the little kids used to tell Mean Dean stories around the campfire, scare each other like the boogeyman. And I ended up beating that Mean Dean out of quite a bit of money, and I'm still probably lucky something bad didn't happen to me. But he always kind of liked me, even though it was kind of a love-hate relationship. He respected me, because I did beat everybody on the square. It's just that they didn't realize that I had unintentionally laid down that lemon. If you want to know more about my adventures on the road, join me at my private membership site, www.masteringpocketbilliards.com, where I show all the techniques, systems, and fundamentals I used and learned from playing the top road players and mentors, that I had, and also playing on the professional tour for a number of years, playing the likes of Efren Reyes, Earl Strickland, Francisco Bustamante. Johnny Archer, Rodney Morris, and the list goes on and on. Anyway, if you want to learn what I learned on the road, join me, masteringpocketbilliards.com. And until next time, this is CJ Wiley, over and out.